Are you all excited for your next act? She is a Ninja Duck comedy regular. It is Becca Tizzard!
Hello, so, is anyone else like me from Wokingham? As I expected. Now, if you don't know Wokingham, Wokingham is a fairly small town, quite close to here, that is home to 9 charity shops, a political spectrum that is, honestly, it is one of the safest Conservative seats in the country, and is also home to a selection of people. The majority of the population are fairly similar to this unscrumpled piece of paper. They are white and wrinkly. Now, the thing about, so yeah, I mean, I know I am, but it's a town of white people. Everywhere else, you go into Boots and you've got a shelf of foundation that goes from really light to really dark. In Wokingham, it's just light beige, 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 slightly darker beige. And of course, in a town full of reasonably old white people, you have Conservative voters, which can be kind of frustrating when I'm voting because I don't really swing that way. So when I'm voting, it's not so much thank you for your contribution to democracy as thank you for your optimism. We hope you enjoy the moment when you wake up tomorrow morning and find out that John Redwood has won by slightly less votes than he would have done if you hadn't bothered to show up. So I've been kind of wondering something. I've been kind of wondering whether I might be a vampire. You might be thinking that's a strange segue, but honestly, you know, small town politician to ancient blood-sucking monster. Yeah. So, I've made up a little list. Folded it up, really small, which is helpful. So, in the 4 column, we've got I'm not that bad with blood, which is really handy given that I'm scheduled to bleed regularly for the next 30-odd years. I've also honestly got a kind of strange affinity for blood. Like, it sounds weird, but when I was sort of 3 or 4, I fell down the stairs. There's a debate as to how I fell down the stairs. I maintain that I was trying to carry too much. My parents claimed that I was trying to go down the stairs head first. Whichever way I was doing it, the result was the same. Face, floor, crying, blood everywhere, nosebleed. Ah! Until the moment when I looked up and went, oh, is that my blood? So yeah, kind of like affinity for blood from the start. Pale, obviously. Foundation shade there is light beige. These second two third and fourth ones kind of go together. We've got dark clothes and skulking around. Now, some people might say that kind of goes with the territory of what I do a lot, which is being backstage at a theatre. I would say that is a great cover story. And that leads me on to the negatives. I'm not nocturnal. However hard I try, I get to midnight, half midnight, and it's like, no, can't go any further. Need my beauty sleep. Don't sleep for very long, which is why I look like this. Garlic. No known allergy to garlic. Have not yet spontaneously combusted while eating it. Flying. Fairly sure I can't fly. Nope. And I've not yet murdered anyone. So, I mean, there's still time. Plenty of life left, at least for 30 years. But anyway, whether or not you think I'm a vampire, I am definitely something that some people think is a myth. Right, let me explain. No? Goes too much? Let me sum up. I think one person got that. So basically, I'm asexual. This means I don't experience sexual attraction towards anyone. I'm also aromantic, which means I don't experience romantic attraction towards anyone. And aromatic, which means I smell absolutely delightful. Now, before I even knew what it was, there were kind of clues from the start. like, I often used a nice scented shower gel. But did you ever do that thing in like sex education at school where you put like the condom on the banana? And even at like 13 when we did that, I was like, nope. This can very firmly go into the category with algebra and making quiche of things I will never use in my real life. So, I just have one more question for you, and that is, if I have some slightly dodgy vision and I'm asexual, does that mean that I can't see straight?
Well done, Becca, thank you so much. So Becca Tizzard is asexual. I happen to be bisexual.